Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Jessica, and today I have a slightly early update for my Supernatural Pan Interrupted. This is a project I started back in 2018, and it's all about Supernatural, the TV show. It's no longer on air, and I am attempting to pan a product for every episode that ever aired, all 15 seasons, and it's a lot. And I have changed how I'm doing it a little bit. I'm still working on 6 products at a time, 6 episodes at a time, but I have made my goals a little bit easier than I did the first couple of years because it was not moving at all, and 15 seasons is a lot. So, you know, I do a lot easier goals, and especially this year, my overall theme this year is to play. I still want to finish some stuff, but I want to play too. So you will see that with, you know, my goals nowadays. And since we're still in season 7, I don't feel so bad about making some easier goals. So I do have some rollouts, which is kind of cool. So I will be rolling some new stuff in, which means I will be reading some brief excerpts about the episodes that are going to be rolling in. I originally started this with Amanda, and she's slowly getting back into panning. She's not posting on YouTube yet, but hopefully, you know, one day we will get her back on the tubes. But her channel is still live, so if you want to check her out, she is going to be linked down below. And everyone that I am aware of that has done this project at any point is going to be linked down below. And if you want to join in, by all means, if you like the TV show Supernatural, wow, I'm struggling to speak, and you into project painting and stuff like that, and you want to combine the best of both worlds, then that's what this project is about. So let's do this. Like I said, I'm working on 6 prompts at a time, 6 episodes at a time. So I'm just going to go in order of the episodes. So the first one is season 7, episode 4, and that is Defending Your Life. I had Looksy Feels in for 3 uses. That's what that one looks like, and I was able to get my 3rd use on this for this update. So that one is going to be rolling out. Next up, season 7, episode 5, Shut Up, Dr. Phil. That was the ColourPop Hocus Pocus Witching Hour palette. I did this no pan left behind style, so that just means I had to use every single one of these eyeshadows once, which I was able to do, and now that is rolling out. For season 7, episode 6/fiction, I had the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. I also did this one no pan left behind style. Once again, had to use every single shade once, which I finally did. Even the black, even though I'm already working on another black, you can see my little post-it up there to keep track of it. Yeah, I used every single one once. There's been a few shades in there that I've used more than once. It's because it was easier and it was in my makeup basket. So, can you hear my kids out there? They're watching something. I don't know what it is. All right. So all 3 of those episodes are rolling out. Those are my only rollouts. So the next 3 episodes are ones that are continuing on. And I'm kind of sad that I didn't do better with this, but I'm working on a lot of stuff, but I'm enjoying it. All right, so for season 7, episode 7, The Mentalist, I had the ColourPop The Witching Hour, the Hocus Pocus Witching Hour palette, Twist the Bones, which is this beautiful purple shade right here. I had it in for 3 uses. I did not get any uses on it because I was working no pan left behind style on this whole palette, so I didn't get to it. And then leaving this out, season 7, episode 8, and the title is Season 7, Time for a Wedding. It's a little bit confusing, and there's Greta. So I also chose the ColourPop Witching Hour palette, and I have Life Potion, also in for 3 uses. I did use it today. And that was in addition to the one that I got for no pan left behind. So I have 1 of 3 uses on Life Potion. So this palette will stay in just for those 2 shades, and hopefully I can have that rolling out by the next update. And then one that I rolled in last time was Season 7, Episode 9, How to Win Friends and Influence Monsters. And I brought in this nail polish from Essence. It's the shade Be Calm. And I brought it in for 3 uses, and I haven't had a chance to use it yet. If I had been smart, which clearly I wasn't, I would have used it today, but I didn't. I used an orange-based shade, and I should have used this one, but it's okay. I will use this one. I just haven't done it yet. And I probably won't continue to put 3 uses on nail polish just because, like I said, I'm working on a lot of stuff, and nail polish is not something that I'm going to change every single day. Ain't nobody got time for that, and I just want to roll through things. So I will keep this at 3 since that's what I originally set it as, but I will not be doing that for future nail polishes. At least not this year anyway. All right, we are going to the roll-ins. Let me get a sip of my electrolyte water. Love it. I put lime juice in it, and it is so good. All right, Season 7, Episode 10. It is called Death's Door. Let's read it. I'm on the Wikipedia Supernatural Wiki page, and it is: Bobby spends the majority of the episode in a coma, making his way through a network of his memories while a Reaper follows him in an attempt to secure Bobby's soul. In the real world, Bobby is determined to get a cryptic combination of numbers to Sam and Dean. He manages to emerge from his coma long enough to write the numbers on Sam's hand, upon which his heart stops. And because his heart stopped, I went from that and I picked something in a heart-shaped pan. This is from the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. It is the shade Cotton Candy, and I am bringing this in just for 3 uses. I don't think that should be too awful hard, and it's a pretty shade that is going to match my palette very nicely. It's going to be a nice lid shade or an inner corner shade. I think I can get 3 uses very easily. All right, now we need to move on to the next one, which is Season 7, Episode 11. Let me scroll up. This one is called Adventures in Babysitting. Sam and Dean help Chrissy, the daughter of a fellow hunter, find her father after he goes missing on the job. Things degenerate into a hostage situation, but Chrissy kills one of the monsters, allowing the Winchesters to gain the upper hand and kill the other. Following the advice of the brothers, Chrissy's father decides to leave the life so she can have a normal life. Before reaching Sam, Dean goes to Frank, who finds the meaning of the numbers. It turns out to be coordinates. They survey the area. So, I went mostly based on the title of this one, Adventures in Babysitting, because it was really difficult to find anything that fit the theme of this episode. So I am going with the nail polish in the shade Water Baby for babysitting, and I just want 1 use on this one. It is a beautiful blue, and it is a very spring color, but we're not even close to spring. So it's not one that I want to spend a whole lot of time with, just because it doesn't fit the season appropriately. Not that that matters, because I have other light blues that I can work on, that I am working on, but I just only want 1 use. Bottom line. All right. So Season 7, Episode 12. This is going to be my last roll-in. This one is Time After Time. Pardon me. Let me get another drink. All right, let's do this. Time After Time. Sam and Dean find a case involving people who are murdered and mummified, always in groups of 3. They link the murders to Kronos, the Greek titan of time. As they chase him down an alley, Kronos pulls Dean back in time with him to 1944. Parallel investigations in 1944 and 2012 see Dean teaming up with Elliot Ness, who is also a hunter, and Sam working with Sheriff Mills to bring Dean back to the present and kill Kronos. Before dying, Kronos predicts that the boy's future will be covered in thick black ooze, and it was put in quotation marks. That sounds pretty ominous, being covered in thick black ooze. again, I was struggling to find anything to fit the theme of this particular episode. So I went on the premise of the thick black ooze prediction, and I picked a thick black ooze. This is the Bare Minerals Maximist Liquid Eyeliner, and I mean, it's kind of got that black ooze thing going on here. So I brought this in for 3 uses. I'm working on a ton of eyeliner right now, much like everything else. So I think 3 uses is going to be enough for this one. So that is everything for my update. I know some of these products are a real stretch, but when you're dealing with makeup, which is light and pretty in, you know, a different emotional aesthetic than the battle of good versus evil, it's really a struggle to fit products to the theming. So I find whatever I can do to make it work, and this is the best that I could do for today's update. Hope you guys enjoyed it, because ooh, it is a challenge sometimes to find just the right products for these episodes, but I'm gonna have fun with it, and hopefully I will have some stuff to roll out for next update. So I'm hoping that maybe I can get the 3 uses on the purple. It is in my current makeup basket. I have the purple pulled out, and then I have this one here pulled out. I need 2 uses on that, so 3 here and 2 here. Like I said, in my current makeup basket, I might get at least 1 use on the purple, and then I would just need to get 2 more uses on each of those. I think I might be able to do that. Nail polish probably won't get 3 uses by the next update, but that's okay. As long as I get a use on it before then, I'm going to be okay with that. The cotton candy from Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, I can probably get 3 uses on that. Like I said, I can use it on my as a lid shade. I can use it as my inner corner. I think that's going to be fairly easy. Probably can get my 1 use on the Water Baby nail polish, and as long as that makes it into a basket, I think I could, or a makeup basket if I'm speaking all the words, I can probably get the liquid eyeliner 3 uses wrapped up. So the big sticking point is going to be this one nail polish. I mean, I suppose I could do a mani-pedi with it, but I don't know about you all, if it's warm or not where you are. It's not warm here. I don't want to like have my shoes and socks off long enough to paint my toenails right now and let them dry. So yeah, my toenails are bare, which is, it's just weird for me. I'm not used to having bare toenails, but it's just too daggone cold to do a pedicure. All right, so that is everything for this update. Definitely go check out some of the others that have joined in. Like I said, they're going to be listed down below. And if you want to join in on this project, by all means, there's no real hard and fast rules. Just, you know, do it however it works for you and your collection. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.